This is an update on my 97 GMC Sierra. It's got the little 4.3 V6 in it. Odd thing about this truck, it actually came with a 5.7 liter V8, and somebody decided to at some point swap this little 4.3 in it. But anyway, I picked this truck up for $800 from a neighbor. I'm gonna try to get it going. It had some bad gas in it. Changed that. It's in my other video. Got it fired up right away. It's got had a little biss in it, which it's the distributor caps tucked behind the power steering neck there, but it's corroded like nobody's business, so it's bad. But I got a t-shirt shoved down in the valley there. These GM gaskets are real bad about failing. This one's no different. Failed there. It's got a little crack failure there on one of the exhaust ports. It was definitely leaking down into the oil. I'm not going to lift that shirt out of there, but it's got I mean, you can definitely see a lot of coolant in the oil, and where they say it's really apparent is if you lift a valve cover, and that's what it looks like. Actually, the other valve cover's right here. If I turn it over, it's clean. Doesn't have any of that. And this gasket on this side of the valley is actually intact, pretty clean. This side where it was split right there is from this valve cover here. You can see looks like honey in there, so I'm sure I'll have to wash all that out and change the oil several times. And I got the new updated Felpro gaskets. I also took the entire front of the engine off here, all the solid aluminum brackets. Had to press the power steering pulley off in place there. That was fun, because I've got to change this water pump also. It's leaking at the back, but I didn't want to do a step-by-step. Everybody pretty much got that covered. It's pretty straightforward. It's about 11 o'clock at night. I guess it took me about 2 hours to get it all the way torn down. Pretty straightforward. Just zip tied the harness up on the firewall there to get it out. Blew compressed air down both sides of the head to get any kind of debris out before I lifted it off. That's a little splatter you see there on this side where it was really leaking, but not a bad deal. It's just oh, the only thing I really had trouble with was this hot air tube right here on this right side manifold. It's like a little hot air tube. Kind of boogered that up a little bit trying to get it. It would not come off. I've been soaking it with Aerocrawl. Love that stuff. It usually gets almost anything loose, but I actually had to put an air chisel on that thing and rattle it up pretty good to get it to finally break free and come out of the aluminum intake. But I'll get it all cleaned up and put back together, and hopefully it's not a head gasket. It doesn't appear to be, so we'll cross our fingers and try an intake gasket. That's it.